It's time now for a check of what's happening in the world of sports. Your World Roundup starts right now with some tennis.
Top seed Novak Djokovic has booked his place in the quarterfinals of the Rome Masters with a dominant victory over Filip Kohlschreiber. The Serbian world number one, who won the Madrid Open last weekend, beat the German 6-3, 6-love after easing past Canadian Denis Shapovalov at 6-1, 6-3 earlier in the day. Juan Martín del Potro is next up for Djokovic as he goes in search of a fifth Rome title. Eight-time champion Rafael Nadal was in similarly ominous form as he dropped just 2 games in his 2 matches on Thursday. The Spaniard spent 2 hours and 9 minutes on court as he first put Jeremy Chardy and then Nicolas Basilashvili to the sword. 6-love, 6-1 against the Frenchman, 6-1, 6-love against the Georgian. Nadal now goes up against his fellow countryman Fernando Verdasco for a place in the semi-finals. Roger Federer had to dig much deeper to reach the quarterfinals, saving 2 match points as he eventually battled past Borna Coric. Having seen off João Sousa earlier in the day, the Swiss third seed came within a whisker of defeat, but Croatian Coric squandered 2 chances after taking a 6-4 lead in the third set tiebreak. Federer coming through 2-6, 6-4, 7-6 to set up a last 8 clash with Stefanos Tsitsipas. Nick Kyrgios was the talk of the town on Thursday after forfeiting his second-round match against Norway's Casper Ruud. Angry at being given a game penalty for swearing, the Australian then threw his racket and a chair before walking off court. Kyrgios had already made headlines this week for criticising a number of the world's top players, including Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, in an online podcast. Naomi Osaka is guaranteed to hold on to the women's world number 1 ranking after reaching the last 8 in Rome. Her only challenger for top spot, Simona Halep, lost to Marketa Vondrousova on Thursday. The Czech teenager now faces Joanna Konta. Frenchwoman Kristine Mladenovic is also through. She goes up against Maria Sakkari of Greece. Lyon are out to confirm their reputation as the best women's football team in the world as they take on Barcelona in Saturday's Champions League final. The French Giants have won the competition a record 5 times and they're going for their 4th consecutive crown in Budapest. Goalkeeper Sarah Bouhaddi says that they are determined to keep on making history. Well, we're the favourites. We've won this tournament several times already, and we really want to win it for a 4th consecutive time. It would be a fantastic achievement for us all. It could be historic for the club, and it would rank as a global achievement. I think it's going to be a very important game, and we have to prepare for it in the best way possible. This will be a first Women's Champions League final for a Spanish team, but Lyon coach Renald Pedros knows exactly what to expect from Barca. Well, Barca's style is based on something different, on ball possession, a game with a lot of passes, a style that requires lots of technical skill. We have to defend well and we need to win the ball back in the right way. Otherwise, we're going to end up running after the ball for the whole game, and we're not used to doing that. Well, Lyon are also bidding to win a 4th treble, having already secured the French League and Cup crowns over the past month. Fausto Masnada won stage 6 of the Giro on Thursday as fellow Italian Valerio Conti took over the race lead. The duo attacked from a 13-man breakaway that was allowed to go all the way after previous race leader Primoz Roglic was caught up in an earlier crash. A first Grand Tour win for Masnada and a first Maglia Rosa for Conti. Dylan Groenewegen continues to reign supreme at the 4 days of Dunkirk. The Dutchman claimed his 3rd win in as many stages on Thursday, outsprinting Marc Sarro and Christophe Laporte to the line in Compiègne. Groenewegen's now up to 8 victories for the season, and he leads Sarro by 15 seconds going into Friday's 4th stage. The race ends with a spin between Roubaix and Dunkirk on Sunday. Ivan Garcia Cortina celebrated his first professional victory on stage 5 of the Tour of California. The Spaniard attacked from a small group as the peloton broke apart on the day's final climb, and he managed to hold off Maximiliano Richesi and Sergio Higuita to land his first success for Bahrain Merida. The 23-year-old has been with the team since 2017. Meanwhile, TJ van Garderen retained the overall lead. Brooks Koepka leads after the first round of the US PGA Championship after firing a course record 63 at Bethpage State Park. The defending champion, who was paired with Tiger Woods, was the only man to go bogey-free on Thursday. That being said, New Zealand's Danny Lee is only a shot back after he sank 8 birdies. It was a frustrating day for Woods as he finished 2 over, although he did land his first eagle at this tournament since 2001.
And that was your World Sports Talk. Coming up in the next half hour. More news, plus we'll also have Europe Report with France 24's Catherine Nicholson taking a look ahead at the looming European elections. Stay tuned for that.